A smart habit that makes emailing and chatting easier. Do all colleagues need to be on board for your work to run more smoothly? You're listening to this season's first episode of the Structure podcast, Done. I'm David Stiernholm, and today let's talk about how you can benefit from smart email and chat habits right away, whether your colleagues are on board or not. But first, this summer, our family went on quite a few outings, both at sea and on land. That means making sure to bring everything that makes the trip enjoyable. After many oops, I forgot mishaps, I made a packing list a few years ago that we still use today when heading out on the water. But what does it include? I can tell you in a short post on the Structure blog. There's a link there in the show notes. The team that agrees on how to communicate in emails, chats, and all kinds of commenting functions will have an easier time. They email about the right things. They use the chat in a way that facilitates, and they keep the different channels separate so that communication doesn't get messy. One thing that can be agreed upon is, for example, how to use the subject line in emails. The clearer it is, the easier it will be for the recipient to interpret what the email is about, even before they have read it. With the right labeling, one can quickly understand how long it will take to handle the email, whether they are expected to take action, or how quickly the sender requires a response. Then it's easy to choose the right email in the right order. But isn't a prerequisite that we agree on the rules and that everyone follows them? I like getting emails from my client Björn Sandberg in Uppsala, Sweden. We don't work together and haven't decided how we should communicate with each other via email. Yet, Björn starts the subject line with, for example, not urgent, followed by his actual topic. It helps me. If I'm short on time when I receive this, I can save it for later and focus on any urgent emails instead, without having to think about it and without Björn's email stressing me out. And you know what? When I write back to Björn, I make an effort to formulate myself just as clearly and helpfully. He was nice to me, and I want to reciprocate the kindness. By acting in accordance with what we could have agreed upon, the conversation becomes more like that, without us ever explicitly agreeing on it. If you and your colleagues haven't agreed on how to email or chat or comment in any collaboration tool, and it never seems to be the right time to discuss it because there's always so much going on, just do it the way you wish others would. Some colleagues will follow suit, maybe not all. Do this. Consider what email, chat, or commenting habit you think would facilitate collaboration among all your colleagues. Start doing it. If your hypothesis holds and your idea actually simplifies things, your colleagues and others will likely follow suit spontaneously. If it turns out that your way complicates things instead of simplifying, you will hear about it and you will have gained some experience. Because if you communicate in the way you think others should, you can achieve the desired effect without requiring a joint decision that everyone has to be on board with. Your good example will spread on its own, and life will become a little easier, not just for you, but for everyone who has the privilege of knowing you. You have done a good deed. What communication habit do you wish more people would follow? Tell me, I'm curious. You can reach me as usual at david@stiernholm.com. Thank you for today. I look forward to seeing you again next week.